Well, welcome back. Bring a piece of the Southwest into your own home. Cacti are known for their diversity, colors, and textures, and they don't need a ton of attention.
That's right. Garden Guy Dale Kay shows us how to make your very own indoor cactus garden.
G'day everyone. It's about this time of year when winter really starts to kind of settle in. Some even call it cabin fever. So this morning I thought of a great little indoor project you can do at home that will not only make you feel a little bit warmer, you'll also be part of a trend that is growing not only here in Minnesota but nationally as well. This morning we're talking about growing your own little cactus garden, and it's super easy to do with these simple tips. And of course cactus are a little bit different than succulents, so let's take a look at some of the differences. Most noticeably, cactus usually have these spines. They have the same kind of fleshish foliage that holds a lot of moisture in, which makes them really easy to grow indoors. But mainly those spines are one of the major differences. You could mix in some succulents as well to make it a nice little dish garden, but this morning I'm going to stick with mostly cactus. So what do you need to get started? Well, first think about where this is going to live, and of course cactus do like a bright sunny location, so the brightest spot in your home, the warmest spot not too close to a window, that would be ideal. Second thing you need is a pot. I like to use a low dish just like this one because most cactus are fairly shallow rooted. And then next what goes in is cactus soil. Now cactus soil is a lot different than regular potting soil, and there's lots of different types of specialty potting soils. This is regular potting soil. What do we have here? Orchid, and then seeding soil. So seeding soil is super fine, so seeds rest gently on the soil itself. An orchid mix is really coarse because most orchids are epiphytic. They don't really need any soil at all. Regular potting soil, well, that's all purpose. You could just about use that for anything. And the difference with a cactus or a succulent soil is it's usually a lot grittier, somewhere in between a regular potting soil and a cactus mix. So water drains super easy, which is really important for cactus especially. If you don't have a specialty cactus soil like this, go ahead and use a general all-purpose potting soil. I'm using a cactus soil this morning because the plants will just grow better. After that, I'm just going to create a little garden. I'm going to have something taller in the middle, maybe even towards the back. And I'm going to, instead of using like a bigger cactus like this, I'm going to use small 2-inch because I think I can get a few more in here and it will become more like a landscape rather than just an individual planter. Now after that, there's all these different types of rocks and stones and landscapes you can kind of put around your garden. Kind of gives it that Arizona kind of desert feel. If you've been to Arizona, you know the drill there. Super hot, a lot of great cactus. Ever take a trip to Arizona in the spring when they're blooming? Oh my gosh, it's absolutely spectacular. But these will bloom in your home too. So even though you don't have a trip to Arizona planned, you can have your own little cactus garden at home. And there you go. Super easy. I got a little cactus soil there. I'm not going to fertilize them now because we're not in the growing season, but come spring and summer, this can pop right outside on your patio table and give it a little fertilizer in the spring, much like you would give everything else some fertilizer in the spring. I always use half rate. That's Bob's your uncle as far as I'm concerned with all these kind of houseplant things. Most importantly though, have fun creating a little warmth in your home this winter. Back to you.